Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. And if you haven't done so just like yet, please like and subscribe. So today, as you guys know, I got me a Christmas gift from my husband. It was the Choclit Bundle from Not Polish. All these awesome colors in there. And I also got the Tao's birthday, which is under the chocolate. So I am going to try and incorporate some of the elements into this set. And as you guys can see, I've already prepped my nails, and I put the tips on, shaped them the way I wanted them to. Of course, they're going to be stiletto or almonettos. And I am actually using my Young Nail Protein Bond. I wanted to use as many not polished elements that I have in this set, and for some reason I could not find a triple bond X. And so because I am going to actually be wearing this set for a while, I didn't want to put it down without a primer, so I used the protein bond instead. All right, so there you have it. And if you don't have one of these not polished chocolate bundles or the chocolate powders, I highly recommend it. You can do so much with this. And for this Valentine's season, I am going to go for a more chocolate Valentine's Day nails than I would be going for the pinks and the purples. I did that last year. I didn't want to do that this year. And this is a Tao's birthday set, and I believe on this set of nails I ended up using the That's So Tao on the nail set, and from the chocolate I used the coconut cream and the double fudge chocolate. Coconut cream, double fudge. Yeah, that's what the powders I used. And of course I'm going to be using my nut polish brush and as many nut polish elements. I am not sponsored by them, guys, but I do have a lot of their products, okay? And I have a lot of their products because I believe they were great products. And in here, you're going to see a little bit of the Entourage Nail Gallery Clear Powder as well. And so at this point, I'm just trying to figure out, what it is I'm going to be using. There's Mikey's Wife, That's So Tao, and something else. Can't remember the third one. And I had been absent during the holiday season. For those of you who are keeping up with me, you all know that I got a contract. I am still the only person. I'm still in the hiring mode. And nobody wanted to really work over the holiday period. They wanted spend time with their family. I don't blame them. And so I had to anchor down that part of the business. And so I had been missing, but I have been watching, my friends, Latina, Jen, anybody who's putting their stuff out there, Acrylaholic. I've been watching. I just have been busy, guys. So thank you guys for keeping the fire going in our little community. I've been watching. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everybody. But I couldn't split the atom any more than I had already split it. So, and in this case, also, I am using the not polished monomer. I did that off camera, but you're going to have to trust me and believe me. That's what I used. Okay. So in comes the chocolate powders. I have not swatched these just yet, but I kind of was doing a little bit of research before I started this video, and I was looking at somebody's work who was doing more of like white and pink. And so I knew we had the pink, but we didn't have a white. The closest to white we had on this would have been the coconut cream. And so we ended up using the coconut cream and the double fudge to make this combination work. So as I mentioned before, we were going to be trying to use as many elements. I have my not polished brush, and I believe that's a size 12. At this point, the writing on the side is rubbed off, so I really can't tell, but I have them in 12 and 14. So it's either a 12 or a 14. And I am trying the coconut cream, loving the way it went down. Once again, guys, I do not get paid by these people. I just absolutely love and adore their products, and I'm actually amassing quite a collection of not polished products. And I believe anybody who is interested in doing nails, who are a nail enthusiast, a nail professional, can and will agree with me that this is some exceptional products. Okay, you're welcome, Not Polish, for the review of your product. It's nobody for real. It's absolutely stunning, and it's very user friendly. I've used some other products that was a little bit. You literally have to get used to using it. Um, yeah, I love their products, and I'm not a paid sponsor. I just love their products. All right, so this is not too much of a tutorial in terms of I don't know if I'm going to do too much details more than I am reviewing the product as I use it. Is what this video is going to be more like. So I have been following someone on TikTok. It's a guy and he's under Everyday Nails. If you're struggling with any aspect of laying your acrylic, guys, check this TikTok out. It's called Everyday Nails. And he doesn't do any talking at all. He just showing you how he lays his product. And I promise you, if you have any experience at all, if you've been practicing for a while and you're still not happy with your work, just go out and pay attention to different shapes, how he lay it down, where he puts the powder down. And I think it will help out a lot. And just before this video, I was watching some of his work and I was like, oh my gosh, I am so going to try what he's doing. And you know, if you feel like you're doing this so long that you don't want to learn from anybody else, oh well, I think you need to pack up your nail kit and go home, personally, because you never stop learning. And so observing from this guy's work, I was just so amazed. I'm like, yeah. So this is coconut cream from the chocolate powders, and that's so Tao from the Tao birthday collection. And let me tell you, it was just really amazing. And then I also, towards the end, you'll see me using the liner gels from both the chocolate collection as well as the original. You know, if you have one of those, I have two. I don't have the platinum series yet, but I'm getting there. So it also helps that I pre-shape my nail before I started laying the acrylic. And so it helps me maintain the shape as I go along. So by the time I got to hand filing and e-filing, they were looking good. And I was feeling this powder, so I wanted to see which powder it is I was using, and that was like the That's So Tao. And I ombrade a little bit on that thumb, so I'm just going to use some clear, especially where the two colors come in, so that when I am filing, I'm not filing away the blend of the ombre. And on the next, I have to go out to my nail supply store. Today we are closed in because of snow. So after I finish the voiceover on this video, after we finish the voiceover on this video, I will go up to my studio and swatch the not polish powders that I just got for Christmas, and that would be the next video that's coming. And I will do that one live without a voiceover. So that's to come today. I plan on making this day a very productive day, regardless of the fact that I'm snowing. Yeah, so right here I am just, once again guys, I told you I did not swatch it, so I have no idea what the colors was going to look like. But I was consulting my little chocolate ID card that came in with the powders, and it gives you a really good idea of what the colors are. And if you have an eye for blending them together, you know, that's the only way I was going to figure this out without swatching. And I believe this is the double chocolate fudge. I said mousse before, but I believe it's double chocolate fudge. And y'all, I'm too lazy to go upstairs. I'm downstairs right now watching my husband on a Peloton. So while he's riding, I'm doing, that's not a double chocolate fudge. That's something else. I would link it in the description, the 3 colors that I used, okay? So don't hold it against me. But it's all part of the chocolate collection. And y'all are going to be seeing a lot of the chocolate collection coming from my Valentine's Day creations for this season. What I'm enjoying about this product right now is the way I can pick up the product. It is so smooth and velvety. Now, I know that song's so cliche because everybody says that about the not polished product. And perhaps if everybody's saying that and everybody's being honest about what they're talking about, at some point you're going to believe that it's true. The product is extremely velvety. It's very user-friendly. It picks up very easily. And in some cases, you will see me put my brush down and drain some of the monomer out. And I'm doing that simply because I've used the product before and I was like, oh, this is a little bit, it doesn't matter how much I squeeze the brush. I was always having just a little bit more monomer in the brush than I wanted to. And when I started practicing draining the excess monomer, I realized that, yeah, it is, once I drain it, it is so much easier to manage the product. So if you're like me and you're having issues with managing how much monomer is in your brush, that particular color that I have there, that's a Tennessee whiskey on that one. And I know there's a Tennessee whiskey and there was a apple something. Guys, I'm going to pause this for a second and go upstairs and get the kit so I can really give you a good rendition of what I'm talking about here. Hang tight for me. Hold on. Okay, guys, so now I'm back. I can speak a little bit more intelligently about the colors. So that color that you're seeing on the back is the double fudge, and the ombre color towards the front is the sea salt caramel. Okay, sea salt caramel. And I was able to ombre them very nicely. And of course, I'm also utilizing Entourage Nail Gallery Clear to protect the to protect the ombre in the middle, and simply because I didn't have I have a huge container of clear, not polished powder, but it's at the salon, so I did not have it. Oh wow, guys, I didn't even see this when I was unboxing, so I'll have to do this when I show you my swatching. On the back of the chocolate, that little tag that you see where the colors of the chocolates is on there, on the back of that it says, "Nothing says I love you quite like not polished chocolate bar." This decadent collection was designed for our babes who likes to indulge in the simple pleasures of life. Try one at a time. Try one at a time or try them all at once. It's up to you. This is the only chocolate bar that's guilt-free and will keep you coming back for more. Enjoy. Love, not polished. I love it, guys. I promise you, if you are have a hard time figuring out which colors to blend together, this chocolate collection made it real easy for you to be able to mix and match without being worried about, wow, is this combination gonna look good? They took the guesswork out of the deal for you. On the pinky, I also have the salted caramel on the pinky to the front, and then on the back we went in with the double fudge. So out of the 6 colors in this combination, I used 3 of them. Chocolate espresso is a bit dark. When I do my coffee flavors for nails, I'll be able to use these as well. But I'm all about the chocolate Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving, y'all. The chocolate Valentine's Day nails. So what do we have going on here? Yes, I'm just putting down, laying the acrylic at this point. And I believe I am going to stop the video and do my right hand off camera. So when we pick up again, it will be the right hand would have already been laid. So no guys, you guys didn't miss anything. That's just the way I shot the video. And like I said, link in the description box. I will have all the pieces that I use linked there. Also, guys, I did a giveaway for Thanksgiving. I actually promoted it, but I only had one person respond with all the correct answers. So that person, I am going to ship off the winnings from the Thanksgiving giveaway. It's well after Thanksgiving, and we actually into the new year. And so I will drop it on when I do the swatching, I will give you the information on who won and all the goodies that person is going to be receiving in the mail. All right, so you want to stay tuned for that. And the color that you're looking at right now is that So Tao. Yo, let me tell you all something. I cannot wait to swatch the Tao's birthday as well as the chocolates for you on the next video. Oops, I just dropped my gum. But it's Towelicious that comes in there. It's very Tao. Not I said that, so and Mikey's wife. So very Tao is what I'm using on the index finger. I was calling it not That's So Tao. Don't be looking for that color, guys. You're not going to find it. It's called Very Tao, and it's from the OG collection 230. Love Tao. See, that's what I was talking about, draining the monomer out of the brush. If you're having liquidy issues, runny product, that is guaranteed to keep the product from dripping off the sides. And that allows you to keep your sidewalls and your cuticle clean from flooding. So that it will reduce, it'll help reduce lifting if you having lifting issues. It is snowy outside and all I want to do is go back to sleep, and I'm just forcing myself to work. My husband is over there on the peloton trying to kill himself, yo. But he's home today, and I don't get to be home in the middle of, the first day of the week with my husband. And so I just wanted to be in the same room that he was in. So I was here trying to figure out, in the Tao's birthday box, we have a sparklet that this one is like goldy sparklet, and then we have the regular silver sparklet. I was just trying to figure out, and this one is called Sugar Effect. I was just trying to figure out, did I want to use the sparklet, the goldy sparklet on the nails? Did I end up using it? Yeah, I did it on the thumb just to try and see what that looks like, but whatever. Look how smooth that look how smooth the acrylic is going on. And guys, if you have any problem with lumpy bumpy applications, you might want to try, I don't care what color it is, just try one. I'm just building up the thickness at the front. So what are you guys' plans for the new year? Anything exciting? Anything spectacular? This year, I'm looking forward to traveling a lot. And the contract will allow me to do that, to be able to work as hard as I want and take as many breaks as I want in between. So I'm looking forward to, let me tell you, I'm going on the first anniversary of my cousin's passing is coming up, so we gonna go, the family's gonna get together to celebrate his life on the first anniversary. And then from there, my husband and I have a cruise the following month. And that's all happening in the first quarter of the year. In the second quarter, I'm trying not to go to New Orleans in the summertime because it's so hot in New Orleans in the summertime. But it's either going to come in the second or the third quarter. Maybe we'll find somewhere else to go that is not so hot in the summertime. I don't know. Go down to the Caribbean, to one of the islands we haven't been to, like Aruba or something. Or take another cruise. That's going to be a new experience for us. But I will tell you guys all about it. I will do my cruise nails and all of that stuff with you guys. I'm going to keep you posted. But drop in comment section. What are your plans for this 2025? I can't believe we rolling along 2025. Let's make this one a good one, guys. Like, seriously, do things that you haven't done and you've been wanting to do. Just experience life a little bit. I think this year's my year to experience life a little bit more than I have been in the past. We over COVID now, and the world did not come to an end, and it doesn't seem like it's going to come to an end anytime soon. So I just want to get back to living. Okay, guys, and like I promised, I am back with the hand filing. And as you notice, the right hand is already laid. And I'm just hand filing some. And we will be e-filing a little bit as well. So I have been dissatisfied sometimes. I'm like my biggest critic. I go back and I look at my work and I'm trying to figure out, why is my work not pleasing to me? And I found out there was a step that I was skipping that I learned and kind of sort of got over it, if you know what I mean. So when I'm filing the side, you'll hear a lot of nail tech tell you hold up the hand file straight up and down and file the side to get the crisp. That is so true. But you also have to round the file on the edge and sort of like roll it over, like right there, roll it over to soften that side so that it kind of look like, if you have a sharp edge and the top isn't blended into it, it's how you blend it in. I don't know how else to explain it, but trust me, if you can understand what I'm saying, where I hold the file right here up and down, and then I kind of curve it in so that you smooth the side and the top together. You blend it in together. All right? Figure it out, guys. I don't know how else to explain it. But it made my work look so much better when I started reminding myself to do that. It's not just holding the file up and down, straight up and down, and getting the edge in, but you need to roll the file in sort of like at a 45-degree angle to get that softness on the top. This year I am going to be going into a lot more product reviews and checking out products. I think there's a lot of content out there on actually doing nails, and occasionally I will do a tutorial on how to put down a set, or if I come up with something new for me that I want to show someone, that's what I'm going to do. But yes, this year it's going to be all about the giveaways, all about the product reviews, honest reviews, because as you guys know, I'm not officially on anybody's contracts. I am not. And even if and when that happens, guys, I will always be honest about the reviews, from the packaging, from the performance of the products. I will even go into ingredients in the products. I plan on doing some research on ingredients, and not just purchasing because of how it's packaged, but purchasing because the product actually does what it says it's supposed to do. Okay? Also, in comes my not polished e-file. Now, guys, I have an arsenal of e-files. Okay? If I was going to be honest up to myself and to my viewers about the electronics, other than the branding and that it looks beautiful, I am going to be honest. If that's one thing you can count on me for. So I find that everybody, I'm talking about from Not Polished to Kiara Sky to iGel to some of the no-name brands you can find on Amazon, everybody's battery pack is going to deliver you power. Everybody's, and I am actually surprised at how long you can go in between charging your battery packs and how long they last. Everybody's battery pack is performing. Now, I have an issue with everybody's pens. So the pens that you're holding in your hand to work with, I feel like those parts of the e-files could be a little bit more sturdy. And I'll tell you why. When you have to turn to open it to the right, you close it, to the left, you open it, right? That part of the e-file tend to wear out. I have some brands that should not be having that problem, that is having that problem. I ain't about to call them out right now, but some of the guilty parties belongs in the group that I just called out. Okay, so the pens, when you turn the pen to the left and to the right to open and close, you know how often you have to change a bit, sometimes on one set, depending on what you're doing. That part is wearing out just a little bit too quickly as far as I am concerned. Then closer to the point where the e-file bit goes in, there's a part of that e-file that also wears out. Now, you're not supposed to, I've never dismantled one of my pens, but I could only imagine that the rotating parts to the front of the e-file and the back of the e-file, the part where you open and close, and even down to the end where the wire comes into the e-file also could move, right? So I try when I'm opening and closing my e-files to just open and close them. I'm holding the part that I'm supposed to twist to the left and to the right. I'm only touching those parts when I move it, and I still find that they wear out a little bit too soon. Okay, so if we all pretend that just because it's the brand name of a big company that their products is working well, if we don't let them know what challenges we are having with the products, you will never get them to do any better on the products. Right or wrong? If everybody's going up there and said, oh, because it's this brand or that brand, that it's the best e-file, it's the best e-file, it's the best e-file, you will never get them to improve or ask their manufacturer to improve on the product. Right? If you're happy with it, you're happy with it. They're not going to fix what's not broken. So I am going to say that I am not going to call out any particular brand right now, but there's a few brands out there very well that after you turn the pen a couple of times, they start loosening up on you. And then the next thing that is going to happen is they're going to start skipping, which one of the ones that I have, it doesn't even turn on anymore. Like it will turn on and turn on for 3 seconds and then shut off, because I am thinking that the device is sensing that it's loose and it doesn't want to injure you by rotating, and it's too loose and a piece flies off. It just shuts the power down. Right? So let's see if we can get some of the companies out there. And when I am doing an e-file review again, I will probably drop some names at that point. I'm not interested in doing that right this second. I'm just saying some of them needs to improve on the part that you hold it in your hand. Now, I'll tell you what I do love about the e-file from Not Polish, apart from the fact that it's red, y'all. It's lightweight. It really is. So, attaching it to your belt or whatever, you almost don't feel like you have something on there. It's lightweight too. When you pick it up, I was actually a little bit surprised when I picked it up out of the extra large mystery box. It was my first time holding one, using one. My very first compact size e-file, like the one that clips to your belt. I want to say it was a Kiera Sky. I absolutely had to have one of those. Love it. But the Not Polished one is a little bit lighter than the Kiera Sky. Right? It's extremely lightweight. but it is power packed. Don't let the lightweight on the battery pack fool you. The thing kicks, okay? It has power, and it turns on with power from the 1000 RPMs, 1000, 2000, 3000. You got power all the way down. All right, so I absolutely love it for that. And here it is. I'm doing some non-dominant hand work to the dominant hand, and I'm taking my time in going around the cuticles, and I'm also using a very fine bit. So when I am lost for stability, you'll see me put my finger down, because you don't want, right now where I'm suspended in the air, there is no stability there. When you're working on a client, of course, you're holding the client hand, you can stabilize your hand. But when I do the rotation from right hand to left hand and left hand to right hand, when I'm using my non-dominant hand on the dominant hand, I tend to want to put it on something to help stabilize. Obviously, I don't do it all the time, but you'll definitely know when to put your hand down and get some stability. If you have a different way you stabilize when you're using your non-dominant hand on the dominant hand, please let me know. I'm always looking for new ways to stabilize and make sure I don't hurt myself. So this video, as of right now, I'm still editing as I am doing my voiceover, is going to run for about an hour and 23. So I take a commercial break right now to say, if you haven't done so just yet, please like and subscribe. Please share with a friend, and please consider visiting the Not Polish website and looking up some of their awesome, amazing products. So in comes my mini Not Polish, what do I call those? My sponge files. And I am scoring it on the ends, because when they're new, they're sharp. And that one came in the Thank You Towel birthday box. And it's the first time I was using one. And I like the size of them. And I think what I am going to do is, when I will make nail kits for my clients, so that they have a nail kit that when they come in, they can have some personalized items. You can use these on multiple people, but I like to have my clients have a personal one. I like the way it fit in my hand. It did the job. These nails, I think, came out so smooth. And I can use them to maneuver, go around the cuticle area, make sure that there is no hairs that's going to get caught up underneath there. You know, filing from the top. It just felt comfortable in my hand. I tend to use a bigger one when I normally work, but this size was perfect. It did the job. Did the job. And so we're going to buff all 10 nails right here. And then we are going to polish and draw some designs on the nails. Stay tuned. So now that I finished buffing with that one, I like to take my ShamWow buff and buff again. So I am going for, you know what, those buffers can give you smooth enough nails. But I think a few videos in my earlier videos when I first introduced that tool, I had a nail tech in Boston who used to use one of those on me. And let me tell you something. This stuff will smooth your nails to the point where it squeaks, right? So I really enjoy using one. And then a little quick clean up on the bottom. Make sure it's not touching my skin. But yeah, I love that tool. And if you have not tried one yet, I think you really should invest in one. And that bad boy will file your nails, buff your nails out too. It's smooth like finish, second to none. All right. And as you can see, if it's necessary for you to go back and touch up with the other file, that is fine. But I really enjoy using the ShamWow brush. File, and as promised, I'm back with my gel liner kits. I have what I will consider your basic or your regular white, black, yellow, red, green, blue, purple, you know, your regular colors. And then I have the chocolate version of it as well. That came as part of the bundle. Sure, you have your extra brushes in there and everything. And so this is the one. I'm going to select a couple of pieces from each one of the kits to complete the artwork. But that's the beauty of the not polished gels. They all work together and they work well with each other. And just so I give you a quick rundown of the colors that we have the cinnamon. Yeah, I'm getting too old to read these fine things. Chai latte, pumpkin spice, brown sugar, roasted chestnut, ginger apple, pecan pie, salted caramel, sweet cinnamon, espresso Tennessee whiskey, and chocolate shakes. All right, so that's what you have there in the chocolate one. And of course, on the original one for me, we did that already, the grunge, the white lies, redemption, non-toxic, olive view, legit, so pretty. I mean, we have a bunch of other colors in there as well. So pretty. Let's see what else is in there. Minimal, millennial, orange you cute, abstract, and simpin. All right. So I choose some of the colors, black and white, from the original box for me, and then we chose a couple of colors from the chocolate bundle, and that's what we're gonna use to design. No, I didn't put much thought into what I was doing, guys. I just really needed to get a video out there. I hadn't done one in a while, and I had some new products, and I was like, wow, I'm snowed in today. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I can do some work. And so right here, I'm just going to go through a couple of the colors so that you can see what it is I am going to be using. I'm selecting them from the collections, and I feel like I need to take a nap, y'all. And I have my braids in, and I just shampooed my hair, so it's not completely dry, so I literally cannot go lay down and sleep on wet hair. And we're gonna have some mattes, and I'm gonna end up using a eye gel gloss because I couldn't find a glosset. All right, so it is what it is, guys. And because I'm gonna be doing some artwork, I am choosing to polish with some mattes because I don't I don't like the matte look for everyday wear. If that's your thing, do your thing. Unless I have to try it with black or with red and wear it for a couple of days and see how bothered I am by it. But I literally only use the matte for when I'm getting ready to draw on my work. I'm not going to torture you guys by, have you watch me do my nail polish, but it's going to go into the dryer for 60 seconds. I'm going to be drawing on some artwork right here, and I'm going to be drawing, putting my hand in the dryer, drawing, putting my hands in the dryer. I don't think it's necessary for you to be tortured through that part of the process. So from here, we will pick up at the end where I'm finished drawing, and it's nice, and all 10 nails have something going on it, and I will get back to you. So for the next 2 minutes, this video is going to be sped up. And then when it slows down, that's where you're going to see the reveal. And by the time I got to finish drawing and putting the top coat on, I was so over this nail set. I was just tired and pushed myself to the limits to get the video done. And so, you're welcome, everybody. I made one, and I was too through. All right, so we're going to just let this run. Not much to see here. It's just me drawing some artwork on it. And my plans for this set is, I put them on a little bit permanent. So my plan for this set is to just go behind it and fill them in. I've been doing a lot of work on my nails and they're tired underneath there. So we're going to leave them alone to heal, and everything else I'll be doing would be more of, like I said before, product reviews, resting my nails. I'll let somebody else pick up where I left off on tutorials. And yeah, I just need to rest my nails for a second. Plus the tutorials take a little bit of time to prep and to shoot and stuff like that. And until I get settled down and get my store staff, I will be limited if I am not doing just, videos that I can do the unboxing and stuff like that. All right. And I just want to go ahead and say from right now, thank you for watching. I missed you guys. Hope you're having a happy new year. And whatever worked well for you in the last year, repeat it. And what did not, we're going to step over that and try something new. All right, so here we are at the end of this video. This is the end result. Pinch and expand to get a good view because I did not take any still shots. All right, thank you for watching. Happy New Year.